This moment is about creating something new. It's about creating a new type of community, a new understanding about relationship. And so as we looked at a name, we wanted that name to be aspirational, not what we were. Right? There are many people who want to think about how do we combine the names of our synagogues for what we were to what we are. But we want to be aspirational. What can we become? And so as the committee for names looked at the suggestions, it became clear that people were talking about how to bring people back into synagogue life. How do you re-engage with people, ideas that abounded, and in the end, what people really were pointing to was creating the place that people will want to come to. And that's the name that our congregation, by an overwhelmingly 75%, have approved. HAMAKOM The Place. That name, by the way, will be presented to the board for approval, but it is the overwhelming will of the community that we are the place.
Thank you, Rabbi Vogel. So, where did we get this notion of the place, besides the fact that it makes sense? Where would you want to be but at that place, at HAMAKOM? If we could boil the Torah down to one verse that in many ways epitomizes what we are about as a Jewish people, what we strive for as human beings, it would be the verse when Jacob runs away from home to save his life, is living in an existential crisis, is alone in the wilderness, takes a hard rock, puts it underneath his head as a pillow, goes to sleep, and has a dream. And you know the dream, a ladder connecting heaven and earth. And he wakes up from that dream and he says, Jacob, wow! Well, he doesn't say it like that, I don't think. He says, Achen yesh Adonai b'makom hazeh va'anochi lo yadati. Wow! God was in this place and I didn't know it. God was in this place and I didn't know it. To have a sense of awe, to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary, to feel the presence of something beyond yourself when you are all alone in a moment of danger and a moment of fright. Can we create such a place? Can we build a community that has that sense of awe, of turning the ordinary into the extraordinary, of connecting heaven and earth, of making us feel safe, of giving us a vision of where we want to go into the future? That is what we want for our new community. That is the kind of place that we want to create here on Valley Circle. So, Rabbi Vogel, with that in mind, let HAMAKOM be such a place.
The place for joyous celebration of Jewish life.
The place for meaningful conversations.
The place for finding comfort.
The place for celebrating the blessings of life.
The place to share multi-generational experiences.
The place for joyous prayer and singing.
The place for lifelong learning.
The place to create lifelong friendships.
The place to find your higher self.
And most importantly,
the place for you.
HAMAKOM.
So we want to join in a toast. Those of you that have not yet those of you who have not yet drank what you were given, we want to ask you to raise your cups in a toast.
As we say together, may our new community, HAMAKOM, be the place for all of us to find meaning, joy, and community as we step forward together into the future.
L'chaim!
L'chaim!